There are hundreds, if not thousands, of blocks in Minecraft, and more get added every single update. Now, if you're in the creative version of Minecraft, you actually have accessibility to some pretty rare blocks, like reinforced deep slate and bedrock. All of the spawners and end portal frames, plus probably more. Now, that's all well and good, but yeah, like I said, you're in creative mode. But did you know there are blocks in the game that exist that you can't even get via commands or creative? Yeah, I'm being serious. These are very rare illegal blocks. You can obtain them in 100% survival, and to top it off, they are pretty easy to get as well. Now, what you're about to see in this video, Mojang does really not want you to see it. So, if you end up seeing it, make sure you go and get all of the illegals you're about to see, because inevitably, one day, they will get patched. So, in today's video, I've got 5 simple illegal / rare blocks that you can get in survival Minecraft really simply. So yeah, if you haven't started your illegals journey yet, this video is the perfect one for you. For illegal number 1, we have got the always powered detector rail. Now, this one is very simple to make. If you didn't know already, detector rails, which I've actually got a powered rail. That's jokes. Yeah, detector rails, they shouldn't be always powered all the time. Let me grab myself a detector rail just to show you. I mean, I'm sure you've already seen. Yeah, that is what a detector rail is supposed to look like. And like I said, to make this always powered, it is actually really simple. To top it off, it is also relog proof, as you can see. That was really weird. Yeah, I'm going to log back on now, and you'll see it is completely relog proof. And as I've already said, it is very simple and resource friendly to actually make. The items you are going to need to make this always powered detector rail are a sticky piston, a lever, a detector rail, and last but no means least, a minecart. So first of all, let's place our piston, and we can place our lever on the side, and then we're going to get our detector rail, and let's finish it off with our minecart on top. Now, if you didn't know, once we have a minecart on top of a detector rail, it actually powers the detector rail. So we're going to leave that on there, go like this, remove the minecart, and we will have successfully made a always powered detector rail. Super simple. I'm pretty sure you can't even, like, spawn these in creative. Maybe I'm wrong on that one, but yeah, very simple to make. One to add for your illegal museum for sure. The next item on the list is a very strange looking one for sure. But I'm sure most of you know what this is already. It is actually an unexploded TNT. Now, this is actually really simple to make. I'm pretty sure you cannot even spawn it in creative. Or maybe you can make it in creative, but not spawn it in. But yeah, it's really easy to make, a really fun illegal to have in your museum. And yeah, it's very strange. As you can see, you can kind of walk through it. I'm pretty sure you could move it around with water. So, yeah, again, a really fun one to have in your museum. So, let me show you exactly how to acquire this thing. First things first, you're going to want to go to the nether. Well, I said first things first, go to the nether. It probably would have been a good idea to get the materials that you need first to actually make the device. You're going to need 1 dispenser, 1 flint and steel. You're going to need a bunch of TNT because this might not work every single time. In addition to this, you're going to want 10 repeaters, you're going to want 2 solid blocks, and also bring yourself a bunch of obsidian to make yourself a portal. Well, actually, you'll probably have a portal from coming through, so you can just use that one. But bring yourself some obsidian anyway to kind of block up the area to prevent any explosion damage, and that way you can try it over and over again. The last item you're going to need is redstone. Bring about 20 pieces. I think that'll be more than enough. Actually, bring yourself a lever as well. I forgot to say that. But once you've got all that, we're going to aim to build something like this. So like I said, it's really easy. Imagine that's the portal you come in. Place 2 blocks this side, and a block this side, and a block this side. In between those 2 blocks, as you can see, we're going to have a dispenser. And in that dispenser, we're going to have a flint and steel. Alright? Right here is where we're going to place our TNT. So let me turn this off so I don't make any explosions. TNT, and then we're going to have 1, 2, 3... 4, 5 pieces of redstone, and then we're going to have a lever right here with another piece of redstone, and then we're going to add 5 repeaters with a solid block, 2 more repeaters with the solid block, and then 3 more repeaters with 3 pieces of redstone going into that dispenser. Now, the reason I've got these pieces of obsidian is just to prevent any explosion damage, as I've already said. A really important thing when you place down these repeaters as well is make sure you've opened them all the way. Apart from the last one, you only need to click it twice. So that's 1 and 2, and it will leave a little gap like this. However, remember, the rest of them need to be all the way open. Once you've got this device set up and ready to go, like I said, it might take a few goes, so having more than one piece of TNT is a good idea. All you need to do is flick the switch, and at this point, the repeaters will perfectly time when to light the portal. Now, as you go through, you might end up seeing an explosion. Fortunately enough, this time, I didn't see an explosion, and we got the illegal block. This one, yeah, you can make as many as you want. Like I said, it's very, very fun. I think the only way, well, apart from water, is a fishing rod. You can move it around, but that is how to get an unexploded TNT for your museum. Next up, let's talk about sus sand and gravel. Now, this was added in the, oh god, lags, crazy lags. I'm actually on Simply Survival. It should go in a sec. Dude, extreme lags this update. So many extreme lags. However, I mean, apart from the extreme lags, we have actually still been able to get sus sand and sus gravel. Now, there is a kind of hard bit to do with sus sand and gravel, and that is actually finding it in the right location to make the machine around. Now, you do have to find this in a south-facing location, so this formation, you need 2 pieces to actually get 1 piece. So you have to have 1 piece there, and then you have to find another piece in this location. To top it off, you also need to be at the right height. So if you're too high or too low in the world, yeah, it's just not going to work. Even though I'm at like level 80, yeah, it's going to work. It's kind of complicated. I have got another detailed video, but a long story short, yeah, you have to get this like this, break it, and it goes in like this. It's really easy once you find the destination, and you basically just turn it on and go like that, and it snaps. Now, like I said, there is a lot of lag going on in my world at the minute. It's kind of this update. It hasn't been every single update, so I blame this update. Yeah, and then you can just set it up again. I like to have this in my world just to show that I've been able to get it. Like I said, regarding this one, the hardest part about it is actually finding the formation to start. You are going to need this piece of sus gravel or sand and this piece of sus gravel and sand in the right formation. All right, now once you've actually found the right formation of the gravel or the sus sand, it's actually really easy. This machine, just to build it around it, is quite simple. Again, you can make copies of your world to attempt it multiple times if you don't get it the first time. So you just break this, and then you simply go like this. And yeah, I've got a little bit of lags, but you can see there's the piece of sus gravel. Again, I'm just going to reset up my little display. Like I said, I have got a full detailed tutorial if you want help finding the location. Basically, it just needs to be south facing and 2 of these like this, as you can see. So yeah, again, I've got a more detailed tutorial which I'll put in the description below, but that is sus sand and gravel. Now, my world is actually super laggy at the moment, especially during this update. However, we can use lag to make super simple illegals, like really simple ones. I've got a bunch right here, but the one that I specifically want to show you guys how to do today is this one, the drip leaf one, purely for the fact it is so simple. All you need is a lag machine. Now, I'm thinking maybe because my world's so laggy in this update, I might not even need a lag machine. So, all you need to do is place 2 drip zones like that, or drip leaves, and then go like this. Yeah, I don't even need the lag machine on right now because my world is that laggy now. So, it's really simple to make. You simply break the bottom one and add another leaf to the bottom. Alright, it's as simple as that. And you can also do this with other things as well. Let me show you. You can do this with the bamboo, which is actually a really good one. You can have fully grown bamboo on the top and then non-grown bamboo on the bottom, and that won't grow. And you can do it with these flowers as well, which are really cool. You get like a glitched effect inside them. So yeah, really nice. Although, I think the only difference with these ones is you probably need some bone meal to start growing them in the first place. So just bear that in mind. Now, I fully understand that not everyone's world's going to be, like, laggy. Maybe it is on this update. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. But as you can see right here, this is a very simple lag machine. It is so simple. All it is some pistons pushing these, which are soul sand and magma backwards and forwards. So I'll put it on right now just to show you. You just need a little redstone clock like this, and then basically you need to push the magma and the soul sand backwards and forwards. And what this is going to do is confuse the bubbles, and in turn you're going to get a bunch of lags, allowing you to essentially make a bunch of illegals like these and like this one. Again, there are many different lag machines. However, I do recommend this one. It's very, very simple to make, and it's pretty safe to make as well. On to the next one. The last illegal on today's list is actually located in a woodland mansion. Now, it's very important that you check this illegal every update because it is subject to change. But long story short, you want to enter your woodland mansion and search around for this room. Now, if you can't find this room, you are going to have to go and find another woodland mansion with this room. Now, this is supposed to have a iron axe with efficiency in this room, in this chest. However, at the moment in the game, it's probably one of the most rare items that you can get. You can't even get this in creative. It is a golden apple that is enchanted with efficiency 1. This is by far one of the rarest in the game at the minute. Like I said, yeah, these items in these chests, the efficiency items, are subject to change. I'll show you a few that I've had from past updates. Right here are just the ones that I've been able to acquire in the main game updates, and there are even more that has been in the previews and betas. So if you play those, keep an eye out. It might even change more frequently. But in the main updates, yeah, we've managed to get all of these leather armors and chainmail leggings, and now, like I said, the golden apple, which is personally my favorite one. I do like that one, although I do like the leather cap as well. Like I said, these are the ones in the previous updates, and this one right here is the one you can get right now. Remember, get it right now before it changes. This is subject to change quite frequently. And there we have it. There are 5 simple illegals for your illegals museum. Now, if you've got any others illegals that you want to share, feel free to leave them in the comments below, or even jump on over to the Jam Fam Discord server. Now, if you've got a illegal museum you want to share, feel free to go ahead and post that in the Discord as well. I always enjoy seeing people's builds. They're really, really epic. To be honest, I need to do some more work to mine. But, yeah, that'll be for another day, of course. And that is all I've got time for today. I do hope you've enjoyed the video. I will catch you on the next one.